Hello, welcome back to my latest video within the Eclat Power series. And today we focus on an important element which is managing workplace relationships. None of us can work in an organization as a silo or as an island. We need to interact with people around us. And if you look at it, it's the interaction with others that add a lot of value to us in terms of our own learning. However, what I also realize from my own personal experiences as well as what I come across in interactions with various professionals and executives, managing relationships at workplace, and when I talk of relationships, I mean purely professional relationships, so please don't take me wrong in any other way. So managing professional relationships at the workplace is absolutely significant because these days organizations are highly perception driven. So what you achieve is beyond just performance. How people view you within the organization, not only in terms of people who report into you, also your peers, also your seniors matters a great deal. And considering that, it makes absolute sense to invest in building relationships across. Now, how do you build effective relationships considering the kind of daily pressure that all of us face in today's working scenario? And to be honest, one very simple manner is take time out to help others. What I believe and what I have observed is you provide a helping hand to anyone. You have the opportunity of getting help yourself. You can share knowledge. Anyone who is overburdened within your team, you can possibly provide support to that particular person. In that process, you all gain, and what matters is the win-win experience for both of you all. So one, sharing knowledge, supporting individuals around you makes a lot of sense in terms of what you can do. The second dimension is, I assess that interacting with your colleagues in a social setting can add a lot of value in terms of building relationships. So when I, during my team management experience, made it a point to not only interact with my colleagues within the four walls of office, also beyond that in terms of picnics, in terms of social gatherings. As all of you all would vouch, man is a social animal, and for us to build relationships, it's very imperative to also interact with people beyond the office setting. In fact, one of my ex-colleagues, who I believe is extremely skilled at managing relationships at the workplace, and even I derived a lot of learning from him. In fact, he made it a point to engage in a lot of social activities along with his colleagues in office. So in fact, in the city that I reside, that's Mumbai, there has been a massive beach cleanup activity which happens every Sunday. So this particular ex-colleague of mine ensured that his team members and possibly other interested folks from his office join him in the activity, and his objective for doing that was not at all sinister. So one was to contribute back to society, help the cleanup of this beautiful beach which was pristine earlier. Unfortunately, it's no longer as beautiful, which is Warsaw Beach. And in the process, he ended up interacting with his team members, his colleagues in an external environment which added value. In fact, there are multiple such instances where I have seen individuals investing in relationships with their colleagues, with their superiors and their subordinates, and reaping large dividends, because we all need to realize the fact that an organization is all about people. The organization is not about the capital assets or possibly any other infrastructure that you may see. Of course, those are the tangible assets. However, the most critical asset for every organization definitely is the human capital. As Mr. N.R. Narayanamurthy, Chairman Emeritus of Infosys mentioned, our biggest assets are those who walk out of office every evening and come back next morning. How true that is. And considering that people are the pillar, are the foundation of every organization, we all need to make it a point to invest in relations. In fact, many of my ex-colleagues over 20 years of my career across diverse industries, I still am friends with most of them. And what I've also realized over a period of time, I possibly never made best friends at office due to whatever reason. However, once I moved out from the organization, many of those ex-colleagues of mine have turned out to be real good friends who have supported me through thick and thin. So it makes absolute value for each one of us to ensure that we work on our relationships with our team members. At times, we all need to forgive, forget, move on from our grudges and understand that the person on the other side is a human being just like us, and empathize with everyone around us to the best of our capability and go on to make our team as well as our organization the best. Thanks very much for viewing this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a great week ahead.